I'm Phoebe of Real Time Realtor, and I'm very excited to be here today to talk about media. You know, this was an idea I had to start this, and I couldn't have done it without Adrina Rodriguez. She's head of media and production at Lakeview Mortgage, and she has been amazing. And she does this for entrepreneurs. So I want to ask you, what do you think is valuable about this?
So, in the digital age that we're living in right now, I mean, the possibilities are endless in terms of what you can do with the internet, with social media. The value in doing things like this, like what you're doing, is not so much the actual content being created, but the speed in which that it can be sent out and the vast audience, the amount of people it can reach. So, like for example, I'll take for example, real estate agents, which as you are, and that's a lot of people that I work with, one of the biggest entrepreneur groups that I work with. If you were back in the 70s, a real estate agent would probably pay, thousands of dollars and have their face put on a bus, like a bus station seat or a billboard somewhere.
And they still do.
And they still do, you're right. I mean, print's not dead, as they like to say. But, now you're only limited to the amount of people who are passing by that area who will see your face and your contact information. And, depending on where you live and how much foot traffic there is, it could be, a couple of hundred, could be a couple of thousand, could be a couple of 100,000. Again, it all depends on where you live. But with the internet, you put out a reel with your information and whatever subject you want to talk about. That reel, depending on, how popular it can get, it can reach hundreds of thousands of people and within the span of a day or two.
Definitely. But the thing is that media is very useful to inform people.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Inform the public and to tell people about the market, to give valuable information. But as a person who is an entrepreneur, this venue might be more helpful in terms of earning power than as a realtor, because a realtor is still a brick and mortar thing. You still have to show houses. They are houses, whereas other entrepreneurs have things that are virtual or they have things that can be shipped. And so it's not quite as applicable. So I'm doing more for just being able to inform the public. And
I think what you're doing is still it's a new way of marketing oneself, because again, now you're getting your face out to people. And maybe, like, for example, you sell on Long Island, New York, which can also extend into the 5 boroughs of New York.
Which I do. I sell in the boroughs too.
Exactly. So, now you're getting your face out there to potentially hundreds of thousands, probably close to over 1 million people out there, because boroughs has millions living in it altogether. So, again, putting yourself out there on an educational front, not only are you making your face warm and welcoming, and you're presenting yourself as this knowledgeable realtor, again, that's making you marketable to these people. If they somehow find you on social media, if you get on their algorithm and you've already kind of established yourself as this friendly, warm, knowledgeable, intelligent realtor, which you are, now they're going to be more, they might be more enticed to work with you. Social media also delivers this sense of familiarity with people, in the sense that it's like, obviously it's all through a screen, but if you have a lot of content and someone's following you, you appear on their feed a lot, they already get the sense of like, I kind of know this person already. Versus like if I were to see just a still photo of somebody in an advertisement, at least with a reel and creating content, this person is moving, this person's talking, I can hear their voice, I can see them. And again, I think that just appeals to the senses and it makes us feel like...
Definitely. And you know what is really helpful about it? It's screening out what information you think is valuable to you and then seeking that out, seeking the people out that offer that, seeking out the products that offer that. So it's a great filtration system when people don't have that much time to go physically looking for a person. It's right there.
I agree. And again, that's what I was kind of bringing up earlier, is the opportunity in social media and the internet in general of how you can reach so many masses, and they don't even have to be relatively close to your area. They don't have to be within 50 miles of you.
And not only that, but it's reaching them and then customizing. It's, the most valuable people can be very few people, but those are the ones that get the most value from what you're giving and you can do business with. So a lot of times it's that customizing, that's what I was saying, like filtering out who you think is actually going to help you or what product's going to help you and what things you are not attracted to.
I agree. I agree. So, I mean, my advice, and maybe I'm a bit biased because I am head of media and production here at Lakeview, but my advice is if you're an entrepreneur, someone who works for themselves, be it a real estate agent, be it, you're selling goods, you're selling services, you're a freelancer like myself, utilize social media as much as possible. The only thing you're paying in terms of social media is the phone bill to use it from your phone. But, theoretically, like creating the content is free. I mean, people do pay me to make their content give a little more panache to it, but there's many people making content with just their cell phones. And I think as long as you add a personality to it, you add uniqueness to it, you add value and meaning to it, it's a very big asset in terms of marketing yourself and growing your own business. And again, I always encourage people to just utilize it as much as possible. I mean, the internet, it's not going anywhere. It's here to, it's pretty much going to be, I think it's going to be as consistent as fire in our life, like it's just something that's that
Another
we're going to
element.
Exactly.
It's going to be another element in our lives.
It really is. It's the new technological elements. So, why, just utilize it as much as possible. And then again, I think we haven't even scratched the surface of the amount of opportunities and possibilities with utilizing the internet. And that's why I like doing what I do with helping realtors like you and other entrepreneurs, just tapping into not just the possibilities of the internet can offer them, but like their own personal opportunities as well too.
Yeah, and we'd love to hear from people.
Exactly, and you never know. And like I said, helping people like you that are spreading knowledge and information out there. Not that long ago, you had to go to a library to get all the information you wanted, and you still do to an extent. You still do, but
more of a virtual library.
Exactly, but
even
now
that.
There's so much in the what's the word I'm looking for?
There's so much available to you, and the nice thing is that you can look for it on your own time. A library used to only be open till 5 o'clock at night, and now you can do this any time of the day or night. Wherever you are, you can find the information you want.
That is true.
We are so happy to be of service and to be providing this, and I'm really excited to be growing with Adrena, and thank you so much.
Of course, I'm looking forward to helping you more, and I'm excited to see what opportunities arise from you starting to do this and as you start your journey into the internet as well. It's a scary one at first, but it very quickly becomes a fun and partially addicting one too.
It is a bit scary though. You have to admit, it is. I mean, and you dissect yourself on camera too.
Oh yes.
Even you do, admit it.
Oh, we all do. It's a human thing. We all do.
And you're so media savvy.
It's a human thing, but again, my opinion is that again, you're offering something useful and valuable to people, and knowledge is very addictive. The more knowledge you put out there, people receive it. They want to learn more about it. You put more into it, and now you have a following, and you have a name for yourself as this knowledgeable, awesome realtor.
So thank you.
Thank you for having me, Phoebe, and I look forward to helping you more as you grow on, again, your journey into the internet. And I hope to see you guys on the internet too someday.
See you guys soon.
Take care.